Hello, folks. Welcome back to the stream. I'm ready for today, and I hope y'all are too. This is going to be quite interesting. We are officially starting a brand new endeavor of sorts. I'll give things a minute before we get things started. Get your beverage of choice. I got Pepsi Zero this time. Anyone watching, let me know what you got. That's the rule around here. Remember, gotta have something to drink. Even if it's just water, hydrate. Not very many people in here. That might be an issue. Hopefully that changes soon. I did start late, which is my fault, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, so I have the YouTube community post that I made, as well as the Discord post that I made, where I asked y'all to suggest what we should do for this stream. So I have that at the ready for when people start, you know, conglomerating into the place. I really should make a song specifically for the streams that kind of mimics this song, because I do like this song, but it's not my own. It would be cool to have my own. There we are. Hello. Sick Tricks. Well, welcome in. Wasim, right? Or do you prefer I call you Sick Tricks? Beatcraft. It has been a while. Yes, absolutely it has. I knew it was you, Wasim. I could tell from the profile picture, but yeah, okay. So do you prefer I call you Sick Tricks or Wasim? Which one do you prefer? Because I could go either way. Just helps to know preference. Changed it as a joke, but YouTube's let me wait 12 days. They want you to fester in your mistake. Nah, it's not a mistake. I think Sick Tricks is a cool name. Oh, wait, actually, you had a different profile picture too, didn't you? I think I recognize the name. Like, come to think of it, right? Like, I feel like I remember that name from long ago. Yeah, what was your profile picture back then? I think it was like on Discord. Really? I mean, that looks like a new profile picture. I remember it being more of like a, unless I'm thinking of a different one. It's like a, oh, you're saying it's on Discord. Let's see. What do you have to share? Sent you a picture. It's still loading. Give it a minute. Oh, that's the full art for your current picture. Got it. But I remember, like, from way back when, you had a different picture for your profile picture, something like that. Back when your name was Citrix. I really like that name, by the way, Citrix. If that's how it is supposed to be pronounced. Cool art, by the way, though. Anywho, now that we got a couple people here, I would like to go over the votes that we've got for... Oh, actually, that was closer than I thought it would be. Let's get to our mix. Yes, yes, indeed. So... Here's the thing. Yesterday, I put out a YouTube community post and a Discord announcement saying that for tomorrow's mix, I needed y'all's suggestions on what we were going to do today. And I have y'all's votes casted. YouTube wouldn't let me do a community poll for some reason, so I just had to do a normal post. But let's see what we have on there. Nothing. Other than, like, one thing that's also on Discord. So... I'm mostly going to be referring to the Discord. Throat. Excuse me. It's giving me a bit of trouble there. So I did both a poll and I let you guys have a space to suggest stuff. So for the poll... That's actually closer than I thought it was going to be. So there's 5 votes for themed mix and 4 votes for starter pack series, which is closer than I thought it was going to be, but it does look like the themed mixes are going to be the way to go. Zondo, what's up? What kind of songs can we suggest? That depends on what the theme for the mix is going to be, because that's what we're going to decide on. At least I can make the stream for a change. Hey, you came in just in time, actually. We're only just getting started. So, it looks like today we're going to be doing a themed mix. On that note, though, we do need to decide on what we're going to do. So, among the suggestions, we have a Complextro mix from Novasai. Blooper suggested a... Oh. It was a joke suggestion. A cake mix or a trail mix. I don't know how that would translate in music form. But that's very funny. Blooper, if you're watching this, phenomenal. I genuinely didn't catch that. Wasim... mix to listen to while hiking. Okay. So it's like a trail mix of goodies, but all the goodies are just songs. That actually might be a fun idea. Since you said themed, why not have theme tunes or mixes there? I see. I kind of see what you mean. Like theme songs and stuff. Not a bad idea. Then there's this one I'm not too sure on. It's called the Super Mix, only using songs with super in the title, not following a single genre. Problem is, I don't know how many songs have that. I only know maybe 2. Super Duper by F777, and then the Super Mario Bros. Theme. Yes, I know. I saw your suggestion, Citrix. Icefire suggested a space mix. That sounds interesting. So we have some choices for suggestions, for sure. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Problem is, it is still very limiting. Okay, that's another vote for space theme from Zonda. And on that note, Supernova could work for that, because that is literally in the name of the song, space. The idea of a Complextro mix intrigues me, though, because I love Complextro, but doing a whole mix off of one genre, you'd have to be able to find a ton of stuff in that regard, and I feel like the only way we could do a Complextro mix is if Novasai was here to work with us. Ton 618, exactly, from Graphite. That's a perfect suggestion for that. Okay, already I'm thinking we might gravitate towards the space mix. That might be what we end up going with, unless someone else has any last-minute suggestions that catch my eye, or ears, for that matter. Zombie Striker, what up? Good to have you. Cheers. Lunar Abyss, Solar... Exactly. Including maybe my old remix of Solar Abyss. God, how old is that? 2019? Has to be, right? So, 7 years old that thing is. Man, I'd have to revise that if I were going to use that. Space Invaders. Okay, you know what? With all these suggestions already, I'm thinking that that is what we just go with. The space-themed mix. Solar Grit. Yeah, exactly. My own song could fit with this. Okay. I think that's what we're going to go with. Okay. Now I'm excited. See, now we already have like ideas of how to do this. So I think it's time we actually got this going. So yeah. I think that's what we'll go with. The space theme for the mix. Let me go ahead and create ourselves a folder to work with. And do I have a folder for stream mixes? No, but I should. So I'm going to create a new folder. I said I'm going to create a new folder. Can I rename? Edit address. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I'm going to call this Stream Mixes. So anytime we start a new mix, I'm going to put it in this folder. So this is called the Space Mix. All caps. Can I use space-related anime? Sure, anything space-related is fine. Stardust in the universe. Exoplanet? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think the overwhelming majority of people are going with the space theme. So I am totally down for that. Okay, let me go ahead and remove all from list. Just remove. We don't need all these just to linger here. Now then, let's go ahead, now that we have ourselves a theme, let's go ahead and start on some suggestions. First off, I am going to make the executive decision and say we can start with both Starhouse, Nova, and Solar Grit. Because all three of those are quite literally perfect for this. So let me go ahead and grab the files for this. Can I just copy? Copy and paste. Excellent. Now, Solar Grit. I'm mostly just doing this while I give y'all a chance to suggest your songs. And, of course, we can't forget the iconic Star House. There we go. We already have a good selection to start off with. All right. Let's see what we got. typing words into my Spotify playlist. Sure. Okay. Yeah, by all means, if that's what works. Let me scroll up. Someone suggested Supernova. Let's go ahead and grab that. Extruder Supernova. 11 years ago. My goodness. And download. Okay, so that's one. Let me go ahead and see what else we have. Ton 618. I actually don't remember how it goes off the top of my head. So I'm going to take a quick listen. Yeah, I remember it's a Disciple track from 4 years ago. I feel like it was a lot later than that, but fair enough. Okay, Graphite Ton 618. Let's see what this sounds like, because I actually don't remember.
Welcome.
Is this our intro track? Also, that is way loud. Hold on, let me turn this down.
Launch sequence activated.
Just gonna go ahead and grab this. Go. Yep, okay, all right. Oh, I already hear it. I already hear how this is gonna go.
1 minute till self-destruction.
Sounds very Graphite. I appreciate that. Sticking to his true style. But I am curious about the second drop, because the top comment says 1 minute till self-destruction, and then the second drop is literally 1 minute later. All right. All right, hit me with it.
Struct sequence activated.
Oh, that's gritty. That has crunch to it. I might also go ahead and look through more of this EP, because I know the whole EP kind of has like this kind of theme. So we'll see how that goes. Next up we have Lunar Abyss by El Shavase. Yeah, top comment is literally top search result. Whoop. Nope, stop it. I'm not doing that. Oh, hold on. There's a pinned comment by El Shavase talking about this song being 10 years old. which it is. Holy moly. To mark the occasion, here's a little fun lore about. You know what? I'm just gonna bring this over real quick, because why not? Let me go ahead and move over to here. Apparently there's a full-on thing to go over. Check this out. To mark the occasion, here's a fun little lore about it. I made this song on a school computer when I was 13, mostly made up of Sylenth 1 presets. Fascinating. And bass patches I've ripped off of a couple FL Studio demo songs. I mean, when you're starting off to produce, that's not a bad way to go ahead and like get inspiration. So I get that. It was originally envisioned as a collab with one of my friends at the time. You may or may not know them in the GD community as Hexhammer. If any of you guys know that name, let me know, because I actually don't know anything about this user. The melody at 7 seconds, which I imagine is the iconic melody. Yeah. That's the iconic melody that we all know for this track. Used to be something different that they had wrote, but ended up finishing the song by myself and replaced it later because I wanted it to be 100% my own. This song is also a little influenced by one of their old songs called Hurricane. They also suggested the name. I have a distinct memory of a Steam chat conversation where I mentioned I wanted it to be called Lunar something. They tossed some ideas around and sent back Lunar Abyss in all caps and was instantly like, yeah, that's what I should call it. They also bugged me a lot to release it while I was taking a long time to polish it. So if you like this song, thank them a little at least for, yeah. Thank you for listening 10 years later. That is really cool. I used to give the GD community a lot of flack for being repetitive and wanting to do mostly the same thing over and over again, but the fact that they've got you know what? The fact that they've got this longevity really does speak volumes about the community in a really cool roundabout kind of way. And this song is 10 years old and it is still like very, very classic, let's call it. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. I wonder, does he still make stuff? Just randomly Insane Aquarium as the first video. That's kind of cool. Well, that's kind of cool. I'll have to check that out later. Geometry Dash animation song 2 years ago. This is when Rob Top was doing that 10-year anniversary Geometry Dash, what was it, like 2.2 release awards kind of thing, and is this what I think it is? Yes, it absolutely is. It's 100% that. I did not know El Shavase made that. That's kind of cool. 10th anniversary of GD. Right, because it was 2014, not 2016. 2016 is when I got into the community. Which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah, so I think I got the song. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, let's scroll back up and see what else we have. Solar Abyss I might pass on for now because I remember that being a joke song. Space Invaders. I mean, classic, right? If I'm going to include Star House, I better include Space Invaders. I forgot that 8-Bit Drummer played to it. All right. Next up, we have... Oh, Laser Quest might kind of fit that theme. It's not named anything space related, but it does have that kind of space sound to it. So maybe there's some potential there. Let's start with the space titled stuff, but then later on as we go, like listen to this. Listen to this. I could totally see that fitting with the space theme in its own way. So maybe we'll see how it goes. Dimensions by Creo, I think could fit pretty well. I think it's just Dimension. Yeah, it's just Dimension, but I get the idea. I gotta learn how he does his cover art. Especially the way he animates a lot of it. It's really impressive. Exoplanet as well. Exoplanet. There we go. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Da, 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 da. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's still sick, though. I'm totally getting this. Get that. What next? Stardust in the Universe. That's Temanite, right? Stardust in the Universe. Yep. How does this one go again? All right, how's the drop go? I do remember. Okay. I do remember this. From, yeah, 2024. If I was making... if I made the 2024 mix, this song would have been in it for sure. Okay. Beautiful thing is that we can have some GD songs and GDRs, of course. Space Battle by F777. How does that one go again? Is that like one of the super fast ones? Yeah, it is. Hold on, let me... I'm just gonna grab it from F777 himself. Yeah. Okay. I mean, they're identical otherwise, so... Oh, I didn't know that 8-Bit Drummer played Space Battle. I'm gonna add that to my watch later. I also forgot that it was part of an EP. The Ludicrous Speed album. Well, he calls it an album. I don't remember. I think that there were like 7 tracks in the Ludicrous Speed album. Cosmic Blaster, yes. Instead of Sonic Blaster, right. How's this one go? Just straight into it? Fun little breakdown section. All right, cool. Yeah, we could work with that for sure. Okay, next up. Through the Night by Masahiko Arimashi. I'm assuming that this is going to be an anime song. So let's see what this is. Through the Night. It's from Outlaw Star, so I guess that's the reasoning for the use of it. All right, let's take a listen to this. Why did it sound like... Why did that immediately sound like you said, Temenite, yeah. Temenite, yeah. It sounds like he's saying Temenite, yeah. I didn't know that this guy was a Temenite fan. Nah, I kid. All right, let's see what this is. I like that guitar in the background. Collab with Tokyo Machine. Could you imagine? I could totally see Tokyo Machine doing an anime theme song for a show. Temenite, yeah! You know what? If we're going off the theme of anything goes, let's go ahead and grab this. Because I do still want to hold that mindset even when we're going into, like, random theming. Masahiko Arimachi. All right, cool. We got that. Next up, another Creo song, but with Exile, Cosmic War. How does this one go again? I do remember how this goes. Yes. Okay, I can absolutely vibe with this for this mix. Let's do this. By the way, if I haven't gotten around to your suggestion yet, it's because I'm going top down in literal just direct order of like what y'all suggested. Orbital Doctor Who theme remix. Ooh, okay. You said you'd send it to me via Discord. Okay. Wait. Where is it? I saw it earlier, but did you delete it? Hold on. Zonda, I know you sent it, but I didn't get to. All right, here. I'll just search for it here. I'm sure I'll find it. Maybe. But I do think Doctor Who would be a very fitting suggestion. 19 years ago, Jesus. Hold on. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it disappeared. Okay, anyways. Let's see what this is. Oh, I need to pause my music for this. Ooh. Hold on. Wait, while I'm at it, the orbital. That could be a good suggestion. That could be a good song to use. Oh, ooh. Is this gonna go anywhere? I bet it will. Hang on. Even if it doesn't, I think that this could really work atmospherically. Oh, it sounds like it's picking up. Hang on, hang on. Oh, okay. All right. Very classic. Yeah. Okay, let me actually skip ahead a little bit. All right. Gets a little bit deeper. Very squeaky. Almost breakbeat-esque. Kind of vibey, I like it. Okay, so it's basically this vibe the whole way. Okay, next up, let's see what we have. Protostar Galaxies. I haven't heard too much about Protostar, other than I know that they are typically a D&B artist. So let's see what this is. Monster get released? Yes. Right, this was on Rocket League. That's right. That's why I remember this. I'm totally grabbing this. Another song in Rocket League. Let's see what pitch. So many fan vocals in the choir. That's cool. Nice touch. Protostar, Rocket League, and Star Wars Day. Wow, okay. Oh, but it picks up here. Ooh. Hold up. Ooh, that Reese. Yeah, this will work for sure. Mafia Pineapple. Wow, I had a brain fart there. The Cosmos. I forgot about Mafia Pineapple. Let's see what this sounds like. Solid. We're getting real classics in this. Yeah, I do remember this. Man, that's like real throwback kind of stuff there. Can't be a Finnsfolks stream without some cold breaks in here and there. Yeah, fair enough. There's this artist called Staria. Is it Staria or Staria? I know that they did they collaborate with Skrillex one time for Butterflies, I think it was. Butterflies and yeah, something like that. Get the original. Ruckus, Planet 10, get the original. What do you mean, get the original? Not sure I know what you mean there, my friend. But let's see. Oh, wow, this is classic. I will say, it sounds very compressed. But you know what? It adds to that kind of ominous feel. Almost haunting and spacious. Like you're like at the verge of a very like dense planet. Planet 10. So, oh, the GD fans are going to have a field day with this mix for sure. But I don't care. This is awesome. I haven't even heard the drop yet, and I already think this is perfect. I know there's gonna be, though, because it's Ruckus we're talking about. Oh, come on. This is very classic. So classic, I'm not a fan of the percussion. It's very underwhelming. There's also DJ Janner Ton 618. I'm down for trying something new. I've only heard one song from DJ Janner. And that I can't remember what it's called, but it goes like da 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 da. That one. I know that's not super helpful because there's a ton of songs that are like that. I could also go on Newgrounds and try to find it because it seems like a lot of these YouTube uploads are re-uploads. So let me see about finding it. I wonder if Newgrounds is going to be doing a another one of those audio death matches, because I would love to do that. Cosmic Dreamer, that's the one I was thinking of. DJ Janner. Oh, shoot. Wait. There we go. What is this? Is this the one? 10 years anniversary edition. Interesting. Oh my god, that is loud. Let me turn that half volume. It's also buzzy as hell. I can work with this. Not what I expected, to be completely honest. But it is interesting. In the description, it says Devin Martin style kill bot. Yeah, that makes sense. I could hear it. I could absolutely hear the influence there, for sure. Trianglory Space Gravity. That's not a name I'm familiar with, so this ought to be interesting. Let's see what we have here. Is this gonna be color base? It already has the makings of like color base foundations. We're already getting a lot. I mean, how many files are we on this? 20 files. We already have 20 files. This is amazing. Y'all are on fire. Oh, okay. All right. The suggestion was made by 22UDE. Let's get it. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Hold on, hold on. This only has 376 views. Possible gem? Yes, 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 yes. Hidden gem right here. All right. We love to see it. That's some virtual riot stuff right there. Yes, that is good. That's good. Very good, very good. All right, all right. AU5 alien weapon. Absolutely, we can do that. We're going to get a wide variety of stuff in this mix, and I love that. I forgot that this was Subsidia. Crazy to me. It's like one of the few Subsidia tracks that's actually good. I mean, of course, because it's AU5, isn't it? I feel like so much of AU5 stuff would work very well for this mix, actually. Also, again, apologies if I am not responding to you directly right away. I am fully invested in going through these suggestions from top down, and there's a lot to scroll through, so... Sad Zombie Outer Space. That's not a name I'm familiar with either. So let's see what this is. Glitch Hop Community. Ooh, okay. Let's see what this is. Already getting Azazel vibes. I like the logo. That's a clean logo. The lightning bolt making the S and the Z. Oh, there's my song. Oh, come on, come on. Underrated gem again? Let's see. Okay, yeah, I can work with that for sure. This is another cool one. I feel like some mixing needs to be done, but that's not hard to do. Honestly, I believe that if the mixing were a little better, I could totally see this on Dubstep Gutter from back in like 10 years ago. That kind of stuff would be perfect. Lindsey Sterling Moon Trance. There's a very interesting poll. Let's go for it. I don't want the music video. I just want the song itself. Just the song. That's the teaser. Where's just the song? Can I just get the song? Hang on. I have an idea. Audio. Just the audio. There we go. Wait. Yeah. Some panning trickery going on here. Yeah, actually, I remember using this song for like my Halloween mixes here and there, so that works. What's next? Moonbeam by F777 and Waterflame. I forgot they did a collab. Let's see what this is. I don't think I know this track. Maybe I do, because like sometimes I'll just hear tracks just offhandedly in GG like compilations or whatever and just not know about it. Let's see. Okay, right away I don't know this one. So this is going to be all new for me. I mean, I'm grabbing this regardless of whether or not the drop is good. I think this already is really good. Okay, that's the F777 influence for sure. Hey! Okay, that guitar is certainly Water Flame. Gotta be. This was only a year ago? Hold up. I didn't know that. Yeah, I absolutely can work with this, for sure. Let's see, what's the next one? All right, let me, all right, let me catch up a little bit. Who did I miss? Oh, QPS actually, or sorry, Quinn. Quinn joined in, I didn't realize. Good to see you, Quinn. Does Dreams count as space theme? Depends on the song. Like I said, we're going off of vibes more so than the titles of songs. We're mostly getting songs like by name, but we're also going off of vibes. We're going to get space sound and space titled stuff. Yes, exactly. That's a good, what mixes this? We went with the space theme for this. If we talk about space sounding stuff. The Halo theme. Yo, that's quite the pull. Not everyone in our GD community talks about songs too much more than talking about levels. Yeah. Well, yes and no. At least in my community, when I was catering to the community a lot, I remember people suggesting a lot of the same songs over and over again. And that's why I took a hiatus. So, yeah, there's that. A name I don't know how to pronounce, Jupiter. This is a Beatcraft suggestion. Let's see what this is. Ooh, this feels very Creo-esque with the cover art, but paintery almost. Feels indie. Except for those vocal chops in the background. So this is gonna be low-key kind of chill. Ooh. Ooh. The only thing I can think of to add to this to make it really fit the theme is if you added some ethereal chords and like low-end like drones in the background to really make it fit. Maybe we can do that ourselves. So I'm going to grab this song regardless. This is by Buvoy. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that, so I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. But that's pretty. I like that. I could work with that. What's next? Lost Ambitions Don't Mind. Let's see if this fits the space theme. Because the title of it doesn't seem to, but let's see if the theme will fit. Oh. So far it does fit, but let's see how the drop is. Color base? Oh no, future base. With some, like, dubsteppy elements. This is by Lost Ambitions. Second drop, maybe this switches things up. I recognize that Virtual Riot sample. Mixing and balancing's a little weird, but I could totally work with it still. Let's see. Well, I could see that fitting. I mean, the spaciousness and vibes of it would really work pretty well. Shirobon Meteor. I'm guessing this is going to be a very Just Shapes and Beats-esque kind of suggestion, because Shirobon. But let's see. Ooh, I love the cover art. This looks pretty. I love the colors. Okay. You already have me hooked. God, hang on, you know what? Hang on. Peep the cover art on this. Look at this. Look how pretty this is. Isn't that just really vibrant, colorful? Y'all are on fire with these suggestions. Yeah, I grabbed this song already. It's a good one. I think it fits really well with this, for sure. Next up we have... Yeah, we already got Space Invaders for sure. The Halo theme. I will absolutely grab the Halo theme. I don't know, like, which version I would get. Maybe just the original. How about Martin O'Donnell Halo theme? I just want to grab, like, the original theme. And if I skip ahead a little. Yes, yes, absolutely. Yes, I will grab this for sure. I don't know where I would use it for, but we could figure something else. We can figure something out for this. Is that how you spell his name? Yes, 2 N's, 2 L's. That's right. I got it right. Yeah. Next up, we have Danimal Cannon and Zeph, the Lunar Whale. That's that's directly from Just Shapes and Beats, right? Yep. Yes, yes, yes. How does the rest of it go? We are going to have a wild mixed bag. I don't think we're going to use every single one of these songs, but this is going to be very fitting. Lightspeed, MDK, and Sterezo. I don't remember being too big a fan of this one, but it's been a while, so let's see. I don't hate it, but I remember being underwhelmed by it back in the day. Let me skip ahead a little. Yeah, it's okay. I just feel like for a song called Lightspeed, it's not super like. I don't know. I could still work with this though. Absolutely. I'm gonna grab this. Wait, what's over here? The most replayed section's over here. Not my favorite, but I still think we could work with this. Yeah. Chipzel Forged in Stars is next. We're just getting a nice streamline of suggestions. I like this. 12 years ago. My goodness, we're pulling out of the deep depths for these. This is great. Very, stereo. Let me skip ahead to where the most replayed section is. This almost gives me like Global Digitality 1 vibes, because it's in that key and it has that kind of chord progression. Like I'm envisioning this playing around the time that DJ Striden's Level 3 plays, like very early on in the mix. Very fun stuff. We already have Stardust in the universe. Pulsar Beam. Yo, that is a sick pull. Beecraft coming in with a lot of good stuff. How's this one go? It's like a lot of sustained notes, right? Yep, I do remember how this goes. Yes, sir. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. This'll work. Absolutely, this'll work. Not quite sure if I've heard anything from 1788L in recent memory. What's he been doing, I wonder? Mark Fischbach, Space was cool. Oh, you suggested this one earlier. Hold on. Let's see, you sent the link. Okay, here's the link. Let me grab this, bring it over here. Let's see what we got here. So this is from Markiplier. Space was cool. The Gregory Brothers. Okay, so this is another one of these. Whoa.
Space was so cool, so cool, but it won't even live in a memory. Universe unspooled, so cruel to be leaving with only a melody. So pretty, what a pity. There were billions and billions of stories.
Whoa.
And infinite stars. We did our best to hold it together, but now the seams are all pulling apart.
It's almost like a...
This was so cool, so cool.
I love that it's a reprise of Space is Cool.
In a memory. It was so pretty, what a pity.
It was so pretty, what a pity.
That I could change all that's been wrecked, rewrite the regrets. Let's leave no stone unturned. Let's stay bright till we're burned. It's so cool, so cool, and so pretty.
Yes, this is perfect. Someone suggested, someone said that this song would work really well as a kind of outro kind of thing. I think that would work really well. Let's see. Next up we have... I don't think Busted fits the theme, personally. It's not very spacey. Nor does it even have it in the title, really. Cool song, though. Arcane Soul Total Destruction. Alright. This is 10 years ago. This might be another underrated gem. Ooh. Interesting note choices. Let me skip ahead a little bit. I don't think so. I don't know if this fits. It's a cool song, but I don't know if it fits, truth be told. Let's see. Yeah, there are a ton of suggestions. There are so many. I mean, I'm still going through the list. Starlight Promenade by El Shavase. Well, we already have Lunar Abyss. Let's also see what this is. Starlight Promenade. Is this going to be like a... Just from the thumbnail alone, is this going to be one of those kind of... What is it? Kind of video gamey sounding ones? Like... Almost Nintendo Switch kind of thing? Yeah, Nintendo-y. It's very Nintendo-y. Taking inspiration from Fear of Dark and Mother 3 OST. Yeah. It is pretty, but for fitting the space theme, the only thing that ties it is the name, and even then I feel like it doesn't quite work as well, in my opinion, personally. So I will have to pass on that one. Invincibility Star F777. I'm down for more F777. This is from 11 years ago, my goodness. Some spaciousness, I like it. Some futuristic kind of vibes. If I pair this with something that kind of fills the space a little bit more, I could see this working really well. So I'll grab this. Yeah. That could work pretty well. Azazel Machine Doll Meow Sheen. Let's see. I love the top comment. Schrodinger, I won't know if the cat is alive or dead until I open this box. The box. Wait, is this the one I think it is? Hold on. Yeah. Good song, but I don't know if it fits the space theme. I'm starting to get a little bit more strict with the theming of this, I think. Stargate. Okay, that has to fit, right? That has to. Come on. F777 Stargate. Okay, already I'm finding this vibe very well fitted. Oh, hold up. Yeah. I could see that working pretty well. Let's see. Meowter Space by Azazel. That might work. That might work really well. Oh, it's with triple. I forgot about that. Of course it's on Dubstep Gutter. How's the drop go? Hang on. I forgot how this one goes. Right. Yeah, those those are very Azazel coded. I could work with that for sure. That fits pretty well. Moonlight Sonata by Sismic. We're getting a lot of suggestions for this, and we're just going down a list. I'm liking this. Keep them coming. This is great. 9 years ago. My goodness. Maybe. Oh. What? That bass line. That's funky. I like how spacious this sounds. That makes this work more as a spacey kind of track. I'm grabbing this. I see a lot of promise in this already. Oh, I hear the Moonlight Sonata vibe in this for sure. Oh, wait, is this one of those tracks that doesn't have a definitive drop? It just keeps on going? That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Can't seem to access the Spotify? Oh, shoot. Weird, it works on my end. You're gonna have to tell me a little bit more, Blooper. What do you mean by you can't access the Spotify? Because I want to help you with that. Maybe I just don't know how to add to a shared playlist. You should be able to just add to it like it's a normal playlist once you're in. That's how I set it up. Interesting. I'll talk to you more after. Okay, I'm glad I let it play this long because I would have missed this part. This is cool. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, what next? What next? Starfighter might be perfect, but I got something in the works there. We got Moonlight Sonata. Where are we next? End of the World by Excision. But that's not what I clicked on. How does this one go? I feel like I remember. This is from Onyx, right? Yeah. I remember. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it's simple, but I think this could work. Oh, you know what? Hang on. There's a song he did called, yeah, Interstellar. I think that could work pretty well, actually. Especially like this middle part. Where is it? Here we are. Virtual Riot Lunar. That's a good poll. But yeah, that one could work for sure. I'm just gonna grab it. I already know what it sounds like. It's a good one. According to Spotify, the song came out in 2024, but maybe that's when it was posted. I assume you mean not Cosmic Dreamer, but the one DJ Janner's track we were looking at earlier. Astronomia is a wild pull. Does it actually fit, though? Hang on, I want to see if it actually does fit. Let me just picture it. Kind of. We can try and make it work. I'll grab it and see if we can make it work. See how it goes. AU5 Levity. Like I said, a lot of stuff from AU5 could work really well. Nope, that's not what I typed. I typed in Levity. Oh, this is with Sayuri. This is from their EP, isn't it?
Burning like a fever. I just wanna take my time. Oh, floating in the ether. Planets to my left and right. Oh, take me out of the atmosphere.
Come on. That is so perfect. But yeah, let's give credit where credit's due. This is also with Sayuri, not just AU5. Oh wait, this is not from that one EP. So what is this? Okay, but come on, man. If that isn't fitting, I don't know what is. Come on, that is so perfect. Interstellar by AU5. Just more AU5. Absolutely. It fits. So I'm fine with going with that. Featuring Danica Nadeo? Interesting. I didn't know it was on NCS. Melodic dubstep. Already, this is not dubstep, but sure. Let me skip ahead a little bit. I'm getting this for sure. This is clean. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, is this gonna... Hang on. Yeah. I think this is perfect in every way, let's say. Welcome back, Quinn. Can listen to it in my library, but can't seem to add to it like other playlists. Maybe there's a settings thing I gotta fix. Hang on. Let me double check and make sure that... Aha, can I edit this post? Let me try this. I'm going to remove the message, and I am going to unpin it. Try that link. Maybe that'll be better. Instead of... so what I ended up doing was I ended up sharing just a link that takes you directly to the playlist, but doesn't... But it wasn't a link that was for invite collaborators. So hopefully that'll be better. It's A5, so that might be the second drop, or just a cop-out because it's melodic. Yeah, sometimes people like to throw around genres just because. So that's not too uncommon. All right, let's see. Works now. Yes. Okay, so that was the issue. I just didn't make it the invite collaborators link as opposed to the how can I suggest songs? You mean to the 2026 mix or to this mix? Because if you're talking about for this mix, you're already doing that just fine. But if you're talking about for the 2026 mix, go to the comment that I have pinned and follow the Spotify playlist there. You should be able to collaborate on that playlist and add whatever you want to it. With a few rules, of course, but there are some particular... But you do have the capability of adding songs to it. Just be sure to follow the rules that I have posted directly in the description of the playlist. I can only picture of a coffin, no space. Let's see. Literally, I made a space theme mashup, but apparently there were no space songs in it. I've literally forgot everything in it. Sometimes it'd be like that, doesn't it? Let's see. Let's scroll back up and see what we got. We got a lot of stuff to get through still. We already did that. We already did Interstellar. We're not going to do 100,000 because it's not really spacey. Get 6 Orion. Maybe that could be fun. I have heard one track from Get 6. And it was used in the 2019 mix, I remember. Dubstep Gutter. Already? I like this. I miss when Dubstep Gutter made stuff like this, where it was like really cool art. Instead of just anime girls all the time. Or just anime in general. Back in the day, it used to be like really cool art like this. I vibe with this. This is good. From the off, I was hooked. So I think this works. This is not space. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Onion. Wait, I read that wrong. That piano, yes. Oh, that makes it work so much better. Yes. Good suggestion. Who was it that suggested that? Hang on. Who was it that suggested that? That was Beatcraft. No, we are not doing anything joke, sir. Canro Moon Jelly, Let Me Stay. Let's see if this fits the vibe. Let's see if this fits the vibe. Already, yes. Very spacious. Almost trancey. Millennium Starfall Trivecta remix. I'll get to that soon enough, but I got a lot more to get through. Nitro Fun hidden level count? I don't think so. I'm just gonna keep this up. I honestly feel like that would be better.
Let the lights dim as I fall into your arms. Don't say a thing. Listen to my beating heart. I know I shouldn't love you, but I do. So I cry to the moon to let me stay with you.
That piano. That I've noticed is a very key element to a lot of these spacey kind of vibes, is that very spacious piano. That really helps with the vibe that we're looking for. Yes. Oh. Yes, there we go. That works, yeah. Convexity and exhaust, cosmic kittens. I mean, from the name alone, I'm already intrigued. What the? That's not what I... You saw that, right? 7 years ago.
Hello, and welcome to the galaxy of the cosmic kittens. Your mission is to rescue all the kittens and bring them home. Are you ready?
Imagine if that intro little bit of dialogue is what we used for the intro for the mix. I did not know Convexity did glitch hop. Also, I like that ball of yarn just floating through. It's got a funkiness kind of vibe. I can imagine pulling into a spaceport with this. We can give this a shot. I don't know if I'm going to use this, but I'm glad that we're just grabbing a giant arsenal of tracks to work with. You know what? Maybe I'll give this one more chance. Only one more. Can't guarantee nothing, but let's see. Yeah, skip ahead. Riser. Maybe I spoke too soon on this song. I thought I knew this song. Maybe I was thinking of a different one. Who did the visuals? This is sick. Creators of the lyrics in this video. Oh, a whole team worked on this, man. Whoa, that was cool. Counts as space. I kind of think it does. I think I jumped to conclusions a little too quickly because I thought I knew the song, but no. Ooh, imagine some reverb on this. The second drop, please. I'll pick whatever I damn well please, all right? Relax, mate. Wait, what did that say? Okay, what? This is Cold Breaks? Hang on. I can't tell what that says. Okay, this is Cold Breaks? Is that what they're saying? Up, speed up, okay. Oh, it goes color-based, does it? All right, I will I will completely accept that I got it wrong. I did not know that that's what this song was. I was thinking of another one, completely different from this one. I don't know which one I was thinking of, but it wasn't this one. Which one was I thinking of? I think it was the... Which one was the one that you suggested for the Anything Goes mix? Because I think I was thinking of that one. Because it was 50,000. That's where I got it mixed up. It was another number song. I remember that, but it wasn't this one. But yeah, it was the one from the Anything Goes mix. I thought that's the one you were suggesting for some reason. The very arcade sounding one. That's why I feel like... I mean, I feel like the interlude sections between the drops are actually very well fitted Beatcraft. I feel like that's where it seems to shine the best in that regard. All right, let's scroll back up and see what else we have. Clydix Dreamflower. No idea what this... Oh, it's Geometry Dash. That's why. Okay, let's see. Atmospheric Piano, already off to a good start. That that twinkly piano is like so key for a lot of space-themed kind of stuff. That's one full step for man. Just one of those kind of like... Oh, what does this remind me of? Let me be forgotten. Something like that. What is that song? What am I thinking of? What does that remind me of? Let me be forgotten. No, not Incredibox. It's not Incredibox. No, not that. Not that. It was a color-based dubstep song. If I could spell it right. No, it's not that. What was it? It was like a, shoot, it was almost, I think it was like very Millennium themed. Lyrics Finder? Lyrics Finder. Where is that? Is it AZ Lyrics? Or are you just talking about a program that's actually called Lyrics Finder? Chosic or AZ Lyrics? I feel like it was an old Millennium song. Chosic, okay. No. It's one of those things where I feel like as soon as I see it, I will immediately recognize it. It's not Wake Me Up. Let me be forgotten. That's how it goes. I feel like it's... In your wake. I think that's it. I think this is it. Yeah. Hold on. I think I just found it. I knew it was old Elenium. I forgot it was a set the sky thing. Uh, 11 years ago, my goodness. I don't know, this one. There we go, the original mix. This was on Uplink Audio? What? I'm gonna grab this. Because, I mean, come on. It's allowed because there's space in the art? No, because I feel like the vibes fit. There's the lyrics I was thinking of. Now compare that to this. Let me be forgotten. Just leave me in your wake. That's what it reminded me of. Okay. All right, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Something about the chord progression, and it's the same key, yeah. The strings, so pretty. Oh, it gets better over here? Hang on. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit to it. Yeah. All right, I think we get the idea. That is good. That's very good. I feel like that could work really well. So it feels like today we're not going to be getting around to actually making the mix, but instead we're building up an arsenal so that next week we'll actually start working on it with the suggestions that we have compiled today. And of course, we'll always be grabbing more as we go. But for now, I feel like today is just the curating day, so to speak. So, yeah. All right, what else do we got? Let me scroll up to go back to where we were. Party Ghost Space. All right, Zonda, you've waited a long while for your suggestion, so let's get to this. Yeah, sure.
Saying it's the wrong way to leave my heart on this loose frame. There's fears that you can't escape. All my regrets have been replaced.
Why does this very much give me Owl City vibes? I think the vocals especially.
Once you feel it, you'll believe it.
That very plucky synth.
Tonight, can I love you like it's the last time? Days go by, don't wanna lose you like I did my mind. Want you feel it, you'll believe it. Want you feel it, you'll believe it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know why this microphone does that. What if I make a dubstep and because I can't make a drop, I just skip ahead and never drop? So the build-up just builds into another intro. Dude, that would have frustrated a lot of people, I'm sure. Can we do 2 streams in a week somehow? Maybe in the future, but right now 1 a week is what I feel is where my sweet spot is. But yeah, that one will work. Waterflame Space Pirates. Let me remind myself how it sounds and see if it does fit. This is the one that goes do-da-da-da, do-da-da-da-da. This is 17 years ago. My goodness. Oh, it picks up, though. Hang on. Does it fit? Yeah, but I'm also not vibing with it too much. I was never a big fan of this track. It's okay, but I think it's not my thing. Pixel Terror, Protostar, Andromeda. Let's try that. Maybe that could be a good... I was going to say palette cleanser, but that seems harsh. Here we go. With Pixel Terror, no less. Drum and bass. I think this fits. Ooh. Let me also see what the second half sounds like. Yeah, I think this works. Someone suggested Into the Zone. Into the Zone is Shirobon, right? Yeah. Man, the cover arts for these are just so cool. Oh wait, hold on. Let's actually go to the... Yeah. I don't think so. Not for this. If this were more like synth-wavy, then maybe. But as it stands, I don't think that this will fit. This might not be a good fit, but let's see. What in the world is this? How do I even, like... No, I'm not picking a super slowed version. Is it just... No. I mean, hang on. No, I don't think this fits. I'm sorry, but I don't really believe that this will fit the bill. Star Fox OST Corneria. That would be an interesting pull. I don't know much about the Star Fox OST. So, ooh, do I go with the Smash Bros version or do I just go with the actual from the game? We could try both. Let's see if there's a difference. Let's go with the original first. What's with this fantastic Mr. Fox kind of style here? Okay, now let's hear this version. I didn't mean to suggest Into the Zone. I think this works. I swear, if this just happens to... Okay, good. I wanted to check the comments to see if this accidentally is like a super, a Silva Gunner pull. Because I know that sometimes people like to hide stuff like that. We got a lot of stuff here. A lot more to get through, too. No way I get through all this in one stream. Sterezo and Olax Rocket Science. This is going to be Electro, you say? I like that it's spacious already. We already do have some chiptune-y kind of stuff, so maybe this will work. Snare's a little muffled, but maybe it'll be fine. I could always replace the drums in the mix. B. I do hear a little bit of MDK influence in this. Probably because Sterezo. I assume that's how you pronounce his name, Sterezo. Is this the same tempo as Let's Fly? Maybe. Next up, Mega Neko Moonflowers. This is from the GD 10-year anniversary as well, isn't it? You saw that's not what I typed, right? Surely. My God, I hate when it does that. Oh, maybe. Do you have Nova in this? Like my own track? Yes. Why is there no stare emoji? What do you mean? Yeah, my song. Yeah. Yeah, I think we could work with this for sure. See at least how we're going to start. That is going to be what we do for the next stream, I think. Because I believe that we need to come at all these songs with fresh ears. Because here's the thing. Take a look at this. This is our entire catalog of stuff we just got. This is already 55 songs. We would have a lot to sift through just to make a decision just to start. So we're going to need to come at this with fresh ears. So letting this fester for a little bit. No, don't be sorry. I love having a lot of material to work with. So by all means, this is totally fine. I'm still fine with like going back and grabbing even more. Let's see. How far back do I need to go? Let's try and speedrun a bunch of these. Retrospective by JJD and Alex Scrindo. That's not what I typed. You saw that, right? I hate that it does that. Geometry Dash has come a long way, man. Just the amount you can do with it is wild. Oh, it just stops right there the rest of the way. I don't think so. I don't know if this fits the theme well enough. It's a cool song, though. I will give it that. When was this released? November of 2024. Never mind. No Logic. Saturday Night VIP. Oh, maybe. Oh, this is in triplets. I like the pad in the background. That's nice. Maybe? I do not care for that percussion, but that's okay because we can edit it later in the mix. Lost Sky Dreams Part 2. Trap, okay.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
I don't know if this fits, but I at least want to see the drop.
I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know
Who needs drums just to be cool? Remember, it's a game, not a radio after all. Yep. I've had no lunch. Fix that, please. Yeah, cool as this is, I don't know if this fits. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. Hydelic, always been but never dreamed. Let's see. I think we're almost caught up. Maybe. Honestly, who knows? Ooh, already this fits.
come follow me. I'll show you the side of the world, the places that you've never seen. Come follow me. Come follow me. I'll show you the side of yourself, the person that you've always been.
Stardust in the universe. Immediately I'm like, yeah. No, I think this does. Interesting. I'm gonna skip ahead to this part. Why is this the most replayed part? It's different, but I think this could work. Yeah. I think this could work. The opening especially fit pretty well. It hooked me from the get-go, I think. Next up, we have Simon Chilinsky, Abandoned Ship. Is this Subnautica? What? Yeah, it is. I mean, that synth alone. I think this could fit. I remember Hydrogen Glitch mixed this song with my Legend of Everything mashup. Yeah. I know it seems like polar opposite to go for a I don't know why it does that. Oh my god, dude. Alright, you want more cold breaks? Cold breaks, my universe. Let's go. What was I saying? Just that it was like... Just that, yeah, it was with Legend of Everything. Specifically. Sure. Especially if we're going to like pair it with some of the D&B stuff we already got. Oh, you know what? There's a song I want to grab real quick. I brought this one up before. For the, at the end of last year. This kind of melodic liquid dubstep kind of thing. We definitely could use some of this kind of vibe for sure. Jaroslav Beck, Meredith Bull, Magic. Oh, this is from Beat Saber. Ooh. Some potential here.
Believe in the magic. What if it could happen?
I love how echoey that is.
Like a chain reaction explodes as I light up like gold.
Oh, I'm still going down the list, don't worry. Ooh. This is very different, but I think this works. Yeah, I think that could work. That kind of fits the vibe pretty well, I think. It's a bit different, but yeah. Proto-Lizard and Cold Breaks, never mind. How does this one go? 8 years ago. Ooh. Love us some chipmunk vocals. Okay, that's very Cold Breaks. That I mean, I think it fits too, because like that specific synth is really very spacey. We're getting such a wide variety of tracks to work with. It's really cool. I love like how diverse all of these are. I feel like a space theme was absolutely the way to go. Reminds me of Memories. I can kind of see why. Most for sure suggestions. DeRooster Kepler 22b. That sounds like quite the fitting title.
NASA tells us today it's found a new planet, and it is a lot like the Earth. Scientists say it's right in the Goldilocks zone. Not too hot, not too cold. A good candidate for supporting life.
We are now arriving on Kepler 22b.
What the pitch shift? There's like zero bass on this, but we can fix that. Yeah. Man, those again, just the freaking Just the wide variety of stuff that we're getting today is great. Wait, second drop? Oh, second drop. Oh.
We are now arriving on Kepler 22b.
Yeah, I said that already. Wasim. Nice.
Kepler 22b.
Again, the lack of bass kind of brings this down a bit, but I really love the idea around it. I just think that we need to boost the low end a ton to fix it. I already grabbed this song. Next up, we have Cannon Blade Moon Sugar. See what we have here. Very standard chords. Remember, kids, if it's lyrical and you don't know what genre to call it hyperpop. I don't know about that. Remember seeing these suggestions an hour ago, and now we're checking them out. Yeah, there's just that many to go through. Or maybe add our own. That's also an option. So far, I'm not really getting space vibes off of this. Not really, anyways. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was disappointing. I feel like there could have been more to it than that, but for me it didn't really do much, and I don't think it fits the theme well enough, personally. Views of Outer Space. That's not what I hate when it... Stop! I'm not doing that! Knock it off. There we go. That's all I wanted. Oh, it was just this all along. Let's move on.
Falling in quickly. Tell me you feel something too. Caught in the moment. I'm lost here with
Did I?
Tangled up in your web. Holding on to every word you said. I'm ready, you know. I'm open to show. Would you say the same? We're falling from outer space. We're moving like a
I don't think I skipped you. Because remember, these are way up there. I haven't seen your suggestion yet. Yeah, the name fits, but the vibe of this song doesn't really. Sounds like a Purina dog food commercial. Wow. Let's move on. Steraya Valkyr Astral. Maybe this has some potential. Promising already. Hey, okay. That bass has some grit to it. I like it. All right, B-Craft, be nice. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of simple, but I think it gets the job done. I think this works, yeah. So what happened with Blooper's suggestion is I didn't actually skip it. It didn't show up for me on my end for some reason. Yeah, very odd. I don't know what to make of that. But because it did skip Blooper for some reason, what I can do to Discord attack, yeah, my bad. Mr. Bill and Ganja White Knight mask off. Since it did seem to skip it, I'll go ahead and make up for it by doing that one next. Oh, is this from the same album as the Eliminate collab? I think so.
The ironic thing about life is that you are a different person to everyone you meet. To some, you're quiet. To others, you never stop talking. Some remember you for your kindness. Others for the time you walked away. You are a villain in someone's story. A hero in another's. To most, you're just a passing thought.
It's a different one? Is this not the right song? Oh, no, you mean different project.
Once knew. You don't exist. Just one person. You will never truly know yourself the way others do. You will never hear your own laughter the way someone else does. You will never see the way your absence lingers in a room you used to fill. To yourself, you are just you. But in reality, you're 1,000 different stories, none of which you will ever get to read.
I agree. This animation's kind of cool, but I'm trying to focus mostly on the music. Strangely, I think it does work. It's got some space feeling kind of vibes to it that I do kind of appreciate. Okay, that's the Mr. Bill vibes for sure. I like that.
Life is that you are a different person to everyone you meet.
Yeah. That, I think this works. Whoa, what the hell? Where'd this song come from? Am I playing a, I must have gotten transported into a, I don't know how that happened. Just randomly started playing a completely different thing. All right, let's take a few more, and then we'll call it a stream for the day. All right. Cosmonic Journey AU5 remix. We can close this. This is recent. Ooh.
Looking at the horizon, at the afterglow.
Ayo.
I can feel destiny calling my soul into the cosmic ocean, beyond the speed of light.
Oh, come on. Come on. This totally works. Oh yeah, this mix is gonna be awesome with how much variety we have. This one is perfect as well. I haven't even gotten to the drop and I already know it's gonna work well. Okay, knowing AU5, he's gonna let this fester before the actual drop. Here we go. Yeah. This is the exact vibe we're looking for sure. All right, next up. K391 Earth. This has some potential. 10 years ago, my goodness. I like the description, it's just sup. Are we just taking Creo inspiration left and right? Because that's what I'm getting from this.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
I vibe with this. I think this might work.
Earth from a bird's eye view.
Yeah, I mean, the lyrics make this fit pretty well, I think. Take care, Quinn. Good having you. Yeah. Yeah, this'll work Pretty simple, but I like it. All right. Arc North Symphony. That sounds promising, just off the name alone. I like how it's just electronic. It doesn't give me anything specific. You know it's going to be quite an eccentric track because of that alone.
Started as a whisper,
Promising already. I think it fits the vibe.
died and never known. Something about it felt like it'd been waiting my whole life. Is this so?
I'm going to try and speed run through some of these. Very pretty. I think this works. All right, what else? Eternal's Slay. All right, let's see. It's under 2 minutes. You know this is going to be some kind of bullshit. Is this gonna be funk? I don't think so. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of funk. So I'm not gonna go with those. Someone. Finally, I've gotten to the Millennium Trivector remix. It's about time we got to that. Let me remind myself how this sounds. I mean, come on, right off the bat. It's a joke suggestion, dude. I don't know. There were a few of them by the one person. So it's hard to say if it was a joke suggestion. Yes, 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 yes. Next up, we have Canaria Soul Wind. Wait. Soul Wind. Wait. Is Canaria like a new name for like Aztec? Wait, no, it's a new name for Locken. What? He changed his username? Hold up. Huh? He changed his alias altogether. Interesting. Oh, okay. When did this happen? I can't tell. Changed their alias. Okay. Is it Is it kin aria or kine aria? This happened quite recently? Ah, okay. But yeah, this is the same person. Got it. That's why I haven't heard it, because I was like, wait, why is this different? But yes, you're talking about this song. Okay. Oh, maybe. I do think this will fit. I don't even need to hear the rest of the song. I know how it goes. Especially because I've been re-listening to freaking I've been listening to my Global Digitality mixes recently just to go on a nostalgia trip. And I remember this song being like at early on for both of them. All right. Geoplex Aether. That's another one. I don't even need to listen to the whole thing to know. Though I will also say, this song, I feel, when we eventually do the rainy day themed mix in spring, I think this song and that previous one from Kinaria would be very fitting. Okay, that's another one in the books. Next up we have Glide Moonlight. I'm just going to keep going. I don't have any reason to stop. Ooh. Over here. Oh, whoa. Ooh. Fast-paced bass. Cool, but I don't think it fits the space theme. This is a cat walking on a piano if it played well somehow. I could see that. This is a song mixed with Echolands. Aether, you mean? Maybe in the second mix? I don't remember. I didn't listen to Global Digitality. That's fine. It's an old mix. I think it's like the first Global Digitality is my first ever long form mix. Everything else up to that point was just mashups. But yeah, Global Digitality. No, you meant Soulwind. Oh, okay. No, Soulwind wasn't mixed with Echolands. ZYZYX stuff didn't come until later, I think. You might be thinking of something else. All right, we're getting close to the end of the suggestions. At least I think. I feel like we're getting close to catching up. Clydix Summer Night. You suggested that you said that this was a sequel to Dreamflower, which it from the sound of it we checked out earlier. Wait, yeah, we did. And then I went on a tangent for that one Millennium song. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna scrub past so we can get through more of these. Oh, come on. Yes, absolutely. Hey, that was cool. I'm liking this Kaleidex person. Oh, okay, the Finn's Favorites mix. I will, Wasim. I'll make that one of the last songs that I listen to, but I'm still going through the list in order, so, Dirty Paws Aliens. This might have a completely different vibe. 7 years ago. Oh boy. This could go either way, I think. I think it's cool, but I don't know if it fits. Name aside, I don't think it fits. Milky Way's boss fight. Yeah, that's a classic. Let's see if it actually like fits the vibe though. Let's see. Forgot he also did a Redux. Wild cover art. It's very Newgrounds coded. I think it, funny enough, does kind of fit. We could pair it with one of the DNB tracks and see. We'll give it a test run when we eventually do the mix next week. Let's see. Yeah, we're really going through the suggestions quickly now. Faded, I don't think so. Maybe actually. I'm not a big fan of Faded, but I will at the very least grab it so that we can use it with something else. Am I seeing that right? 3.9 billion views. Wow. Okay. J. Nathan Noir. We're starting to get to the end of the suggestions where they started to become a lot sparse, so we're getting there. Synthwave or dark synth. I was hoping for some synthwave earlier, so maybe this will fit. You subscribe to Bob Ross? Of course I am. That part's strange. But everything else fits, I think. So yeah, let's go with that. Alright. Cole breaks a happy day. Next up. Oh, with a dead critic. Not sure I'm familiar with dead critic. Apart from maybe this logo. I'm assuming that's what that is. That was weird. Not spacey. I'm afraid that will not fit. Oh, that's the Kill the Copyright logo. Okay, so Dead Critic is not this logo. That's the Kill the Copyright logo. So Dead Critic is an artist. Got it. Makes sense. Vanitized Gemini. There we go. Color base. Ooh. Mr. Quiltrix remix? Maybe we'll go back to that one next. So this track takes its time. That's cool. Sounds a bit washy, but I could probably make it work. Eve of the War Martian remix. Oh, you linked it in Discord. Okay, let me grab that real quick. Let's give this a shot. Oh, that's most replayed. No wonder it got skipped ahead to that part. I can see this working too. Jim and I got a song. Oh. Yeah, we do not support generative AI around here. All right, next up. Sunflower Post Malone, that would not work. Camellia, the cat evolved into the microwave-proof cat? What? I'm sorry, what? Is that actually the name? Yeah, that's the name of this track. What? From Phase Plant Kilohertz preset demo song. Whoa. Speed House, okay. No, I wasn't saying that, Wasim. Don't worry. I don't know how we would use this, if we would even use this, but I'm willing to give this a shot. I don't know. This is one of those ones I'm going to have to let sit. All right, next up, Autistic Azazel. How, as an autistic, how dare you? I don't think Outbreaker would work. Shiwas VIP? I never knew how to pronounce that. But let's see how this sounds. Let me think about it. Maybe it's possible. It's not super spacey, but I feel like if you pair it with something, maybe it'll work. Might be one of those kind of cases, because it's almost there, I think. It just needs to be paired with something else. Alright, Namus Dreams. This, I think, is going to be very fitting. If this... That is not what I typed! Stop it! How many times are you going to do that? Okay. Oh my god. Anyways, if this is what I think it is... It's not. But I know Namus well enough to know that maybe this will fit. Camellia is a he, isn't it? I think so. Okay, again, that ethereal piano. Yes, sir. This can be like one of those almost end of mix kind of songs, maybe. We are, in fact... We're not making a mix right now. We're curating songs for a mix. Moment of Truth. I think that's the one. I don't know how you would have known. But I think that that is it. Oh, different key, but still. Because I used this at the very beginning of Global Digitality 2. Yeah, you read my mind on that one, Wasim. His name is still making stuff? Hang on. What was the last track that they released? Last Star from 1 year ago. Last Star? Yo. Yo. It does kind of sound like Cycles, doesn't it? That other track. I reckon this might actually be the finale track. Yeah, the goodbye stuff. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Is this going to be a case of it being one drop? Maybe. We could do Space Was Cool and then lead that into this. Oh. Not what I expected for the drop. But maybe that's what we need. What if we find another song like this? You know what? I don't care that I have used this song so many times. This song, right after that song... Imagine this song right after that song. Yeah. Okay. We're almost at the end of the track suggestions because I feel like I'm starting to catch up to where we were. Yes, I am indeed catching up. I'm almost there. From's Infinity with that many Ys. Is that actually how many Ys are in it? Yeah, it is. Or maybe less, but still. What is this? Hope the new project's been going well. I would say so. For the most part, we've been just doing song suggestions today. We're doing a space-themed mix. We're pretty much... We're almost about done with the stream. Just a couple more suggestions and then we'll call it. Man. So far, I'm feeling the vibe. But where's it going? Oh, this track's taking its time. Oh, it just keeps building. Okay. Interesting. So atmospheric. Yes, exactly. And atmospheric stuff... That caught me off guard. Atmospheric stuff is definitely something we could use with this. I don't know how long this mix is going to be, but I feel like having this much variety is going to elevate it so much, all the way to the cosmos. Hey, Zonda, I appreciate every single one that you suggested. And I haven't even gotten to the last one yet. I think I'll make your suggestion the last one for today. Actually, yeah, go ahead, Civ. If you wanna, go ahead. Whoa. Those strings. There we go. No, go ahead, Civ. Was it? Oh, Creo epilogue, right. How does this one go again? I feel like I know. Yeah, go for it, Civ. We're gonna wrap things up here soon, but I do think that we can go ahead and do a couple more. I don't know if up and down would fit. Starhouse would. Oh. Oh. Maybe. I'll give this a heavy maybe. I'll grab it, just in case. Retrograde and Cerezo time travel. Let's do that next. Ooh, I like the effect on here. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait a damn second. Hold on. Hold on a second. I used this song before, didn't I? Where are you? Where are you? No, it wasn't that one. It was, this, right? Yes, yes, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I recognized it somewhere. Yes, we can use this for sure. But real quick, how's the drop go? I want to remember. Yep. I remember. Yep. We can absolutely use this. Syntheon First Star. I swear, if I also use this one, because I recognize that name, Syntheon. end up right back to you. Is it, if it's this song? Oh, no, I would have remembered that. No, this is different. Okay.
Among all the stars that shine in the sky, there's one special star that always stands out every night. Won't you be my star? Won't you be my star?
You know which one I'm... Yeah. I'll end up right back to you. It's in the same exact key and tempo, too.
And anytime I lose my way,
This has some, like, the vocals give me Violet Pony vibes between, like, the two different voices. One more pitched up, one more, like, natural sounding. That's what it reminds me of, kind of, between, like, Violet's two characters. I don't remember what they're both called, but I know one of them is, like, something top 5, and the other is, like, what, Wubstep or something like that? I can't remember off the top of my head, but that is what it makes me think of, just...
always there with you until those countless lights go out. Until forever and beyond with you are.
That's a good song. That's a good suggestion. Time Leaper might work. Because it does have some spaciousness to it, if I recall correctly. Man, remember the days of when things were called drum step? No, I'm saving it for last. Big difference. No, it's alright, Zonda. And thank you for the link, by the way. Bender Tia X Old School. I'm not sure I'm familiar. But yes, I think this will work. That piano again. All right. Was there anything else before we go to the last one? No, I think that's all of them. YouTube with over 10 million subs, he uses it in his outro. This song? Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, I know it because of Geometry Dash, but that's cool too. All right, last one. And then we'll call it a stream. Let's see what this is. Already? I mean, already. Come on, that's so perfect. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Also, this is based off of Gustav Holst's Jupiter from the Planets. I think I remember that. Yeah, I do. And it's mainly because of its use in Bluey in that one episode everyone loves. What was it? Sleepy Time, I think? Or am I thinking of something else? But I know it's a Bluey episode that song was used in. Oh, you did? Where? Where'd you suggest it? Because I don't see any others. Ugh. Oh, I didn't see that. I don't think that one went through, so maybe that's why I missed it. Let's see. Watch the World Burn by Paul Flint. All right, this will be the last one, and then we'll call it here. Hey, that's in the same key as the last one. Oh, you know this song. All right. We got ourselves a fan favorite here. Ah, okay. Oh, Paul Flint. I remember that name. With the drop beats go like, right? That's them, right? Yeah, this sound is very familiar too. I know it's not this song, but it's the same artist. Sure, I think this could work. But yeah, there's a Savage by Paul Flint. Yeah, hang on. There's one particular video that I'm thinking of for this song. This is the one. If y'all know this one, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh, just wait. This is the song I know from Paul Flint. And this is the video I found it from. Dex Arson looking at, yeah. Which is funny because Dex Arson used it in one of his Playing with Fire mixes back in the day. So that tracks, absolutely. But yeah, man. What a stream this has been, I think. I think that is a good place to call it. We got ourselves a lot of good stuff today, for sure. Let's see. The total count, just from today, if I refresh this, how many songs did we get? Go ahead and place your votes now. How many tracks do you think we got today? Great brainstorm sesh? Absolutely. We got a lot of good stuff. Question is, how many songs do you think we have today? Zonda says 65. 56. 75. Around 50. How many songs did you get? Probably about like a third of all the songs. But hey, honestly, I don't care because I feel like the more stuff that we get, the better. So if you happen to have more stuff to suggest, Who am I to stop you from wanting to share more, right? But no, the total count is, I actually don't know yet. Let's see. None of y'all were right. 90. We have 90 songs. That is an immaculate amount. And that number might just grow. Obviously, I don't think we're going to use every single song, but we're darn well going to use a lot of tracks. I don't know how long the mix is going to be either, but I definitely anticipate it being at least 30 minutes. Because I don't want these mixes to be super long every single time if we're going to make weekly streams out of these. However, I think it would be worthwhile to make it at least 20 to 30 minutes each mix so that we can have... Lunar Whale is getting... I don't think so. Did I? I think I grabbed it, didn't I? No, I grabbed it. I grabbed Lunar Whale, so... How I'm going to look like in a space-themed thumbnail. Yeah, that's going to be fun to make. The thumbnail for this stream is going to be the thumbnail for future streams, I think. But the thumbnail for the mix itself is going to be a lot of fun to make. Good time benchmark to set. I think so, too. So I'm glad we're on the same page there. But yeah, that's a lot of stuff to work with. And possibly even more. For all we know, we might need even more in the future. It all depends on how we go about things when we start making the mix next time. So, thank you guys for tuning in for this stream. And I cannot wait to get to the making of the mix next stream. So, until then, I'll see you then. Peace.